Hi, I'm Emmett Reed, Executive Director of the Florida Healthcare Association. Welcome to another edition of FHCA's Provider Program.
This is a Tallahassee update from the Florida Healthcare Association.
Important nursing home tort reform continues to advance as Senate Bill 1396 by Senator Ellen Bogdanoff passed favorably out of the Senate Health Regulation Committee this week. Despite arduous testimony from the opposition, in the end, those legislators voting favorably understood how lawsuits do nothing to improve quality care. And this legislation will help facilities preserve much needed financial resources.
And isn't it a shame that our health care industries in this state, being so fearful of lawsuits that are predatory, now have to consult with their operators and consult with their administrators and clinical caregivers about making sure that they don't take actions which become lawsuit bait, even if those actions are unintentional and misunderstood. To bring into balance a proper tort reform bill to reduce abusive lawsuits, that we ought to accept that and allow this bill to go forward. The objections raised against bill by the witnesses were either not related to this bill or were overstatements. I would urge a yes vote on the bill.
Thank you, Senator Gates.
Thanks to our members who turned out at the committee meeting and contacted lawmakers on this issue. I took time after the meeting to catch up with Senator Thad Altman from Melbourne, who has been a champion for FHCA and our long-term care issues.
Okay, I'm here with Senator Altman. Senator Altman, you've always been a champion for nursing homes. Just tell me a little bit about your thoughts on nursing homes and Florida seniors in general.
Well, the nursing home industry is so important to Florida. And it's important that we allow them to grow and to thrive, and we allow them to provide an environment so we can provide the highest quality of care for our seniors. Not only to create that environment that will promote the highest quality care, but also to encourage the best and brightest workers to work in nursing homes. So that work environment is so important. A bill we passed today, for example, I think is going to go a long way toward allowing the employees who work in our nursing homes and provide that critical care to be able to go there with the assurances that they will not be harassed or intimidated in any way. And that's going to encourage more people to work in the industry and provide a higher quality of care.
The House Companion Bill 661 by Representatives Matt Gaetz and Sean Harrison is expected to be up in committee next week. Both bills have two more stops before being heard on the floor by their respective chambers. We want to keep the momentum of our grassroots going, so we thank you in advance for joining us at the Capitol or contacting your legislators from back home to help advance these important bills. At the same time, we're still monitoring those bills related to deregulation, background screening fixes, power of attorney, and unwarranted business taxes on your employees. As progress is made, we will keep you updated. FHCA Executive Committee member Marilyn Wood, President and CEO of Opis Management Resources, was in town this week with nearly 75 members from Opis facilities. They could be seen in force throughout the Capitol, and we caught up with a number of them in between legislative visits.
Hi, I'm Denise Coyote. I'm the administrator at Island Lake Center in Longwood, Florida. We just really having a great experience here with Florida Healthcare Association, and we just met with Representative Plecken from Altamont Springs and Longwood area. He was really great at being able to meet with us and get us appointments and talk about our Medicaid funding. And he was right on board with our tort reform, and he had a wonderful experience talking about the elderly and really gave us a great opportunity to talk to him about our cuts and being able to negotiate what we need for our elder care. Thanks.
Next week, the Senate will be out for the Easter Passover holiday, with the House working just 2 days. In the meantime, FHCA is still doing our part to urge legislators to reduce the nursing home funding cuts, which amount to a $144 million cut in the Senate and a $202 million cut in the House. While we understand the difficult position lawmakers are in this session, our first responsibility must be to protect Medicaid funding for our most vulnerable seniors and preserve the jobs of our vital frontline caregivers. Legislators are expected to start conferencing on the budget when they return from break. You can stay updated on this and other important long-term care issues through our website and Capitol Connection legislative blog. Until next time, I'm Emmett Reed, keeping you informed about the critical issues that impact long-term care and the providers we represent.